But then I found out if I did that, I couldn't vote in the primary.
Yeah.
And I wanted to vote in the primary. So I'm kind of, you know. But I strongly favor the Republican Party's perspective, not as it has become now. And I have friends who've been Democrats for years who say absolutely the Democratic Party does not represent who they are anymore at all. And I feel the same way about the current Republican Party, which makes it harder to vote.
Yeah.
But I think that if you don't vote, you can't complain.
Yeah.
So, but in my perception, the difference between, the major difference between the two parties is government power versus lesser government. Now the Republicans have gotten as bad about government, big government, as the Democrats ever were, so it's kind of fallen apart from that perspective. But I think there should be fewer rules and regulations, that you teach people correct principles and let them govern themselves. And I think that government has just gotten way out of control. When they're telling us what kind of light bulbs to put in our houses, when there's huge issues like, you know, there are more people killed on the highways from drunken driving every year than were killed in the entire Vietnam War in 15 years. You'd think that they could find some bigger issues to discuss. And so, though I wouldn't ever, I don't think, not vote, I've just become very frustrated with government and their processes. And so if, and as I say now, either party, both parties are, I think the Democrat Party is moving much more towards socialism, which is strongly what Obama represents. And socialism to me is very frightening. I do not want the government to have that level of control in my life. And so, even though I don't really like McCain's philosophy either, I'd probably be more apt to vote for him because he is less into having government totally control our lives than Obama is.
Okay.
So that's where it is. Yeah, I do. I mean, I have very strong feelings about it, but I'm also very frustrated. I listen to the radio on the way into school from El Dorado Hills or on the way back, and they say the government's doing, you know, well, they just passed this law to do such and such. What? So anyway, there's why I see you got me off on a tirade.
Okay.
But that's kind of where we are with it.
Okay. So, are you registered to vote?
Yes, I am.
And what party are you registered under?
Democratic Party.
Why did you choose the Democratic Party?
So I feel as though the Democratic Party represents the people as a whole, opposed to the Republican Party representing just the single person and how the single person can get ahead. And Obama's in the Democratic Party. Yeah.
Okay, and then what's your opinion on having people want to vote, like younger generation kids?
I think the younger generation spend most of the time on the internet and watching TV. So if we were to attack the internet and the TV and put the mass media, but particularly the internet and the TV, to put why people should vote in more layman's terms, like have programs on MTV, have programs on BET, come up with popular websites and maybe put some of this front cover stuff in like Yahoo and Google to why younger people should vote. That would be, I think that would
increase
voting for the younger population.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So are you registered to vote?
No,
Oh, why not?
because it's a pain in the butt.
Just to register?
It is.
Well, what if someone helped you go and register and was there with you for every little process?
Well, I'm kind of busy because of school, and maybe on break I can go register, but I don't know. I usually forget about it, so.
But why don't you really want to vote? You can make a difference.
Well, I do want to vote, it's just that
It doesn't work with your schedule?
it just doesn't work with my schedule. I mean, you usually have to go to a polling place, and then it takes a while.
Well, what if someone personally drove you to the polling places?
Well, then I would still be taking time out of my day. I mean, if you can like vote, maybe I do a mail-in ballot, but that's fine.
And what party would you go for?
I'm more left, so Democrat.
So what do you think about Obama and McCain?
I don't really have much of an opinion on both of them right now because I
Okay.
haven't done much research, so I don't really have much. I'm just saying I'm wondering.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, so are you registered to vote?
Yes.
Oh, you are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what party are you registered under?
I'm registered under independent, but I'm not voting this year.
Why aren't you voting?
Well, this is the first year that I'm actually able to vote, and I don't really think that voting alone is going to impact like my reality enough to vote.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, if it comes down to it, I might like cast a vote for Obama just so I don't split the vote. But like politically, I don't believe in the bipartisan system.
So, like, what do you think about Obama and McCain right now?
Right now, I think it's essentially a pissing contest between who can seem the most like altruistic, and I'm not really a McCain fan, and I've got some issues with Obama, but if he's talking about change, like, it can't hurt. I definitely think McCain is way too old to take office.
Okay. What do you think would promote other people to vote?
I think if people felt like an impact in their like daily lives from voting, they would vote more. So to get like kids like our age and stuff to vote, if that's what you're asking, I think that this like whoever gets elected really needs to impact the lives of like our demographic, like 18 to 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar.